Hello everybody, Tiger727 back with another video. This video is different than what I've been doing. A little bit of a mail day, which is what I typically been doing. But outside of that, I wanted to talk about a small collection that I have of some Cecil Fielder stuff. And this is actually my first video with my new background here, or whatever you want to call it. I wish I had a camera that would actually hover over the top so you guys could see it better. But I've done a few videos on it previously, so you guys can go back and look at those if you wish. But this is my first video actually using it, so see how it goes. But I was listening to a podcast the other day and reminded me of a card that I knew I had, but you kind of forget about some things you had. And figured I would talk about a Cecil Fielder collection, plus I had to kind of go through and organize that anyway. For as big of a Tiger fan as I am, and as long as I've been collecting, my Cecil Fielder collection is not all that big, believe it or not. A lot of base stuff, but more stories behind some of the other stuff. The Select Stars here and the Donruss Mini, those were actually in screw holders until today, since probably 1992. I believe I pulled that Select Stars from a pack at my friend's card shop when he first opened his card shop back in 92. I think this is a 92, it might be a 93. 92. And then the Donruss Mini he was selling there. And of course I had to pick it up. I don't even remember what I paid for it. But it was just kind of weird taking them out of those screw holders that my friend actually put them in back in 92. And they've been in there ever since until today when I switched them out. And it made me think, along with the podcast the other day, they were talking about this card right here. The Cecil Fielder Corey Snyder rookie card. I mean, this was, at least for a Fielder fan, this was one of those cards as a kid that I just had to have. And I remember going into the card store with my mom. It was a jewelry store in town that actually had some cards on the side. It wasn't actually a card store. And we bought this card, and I've had it ever since. Obviously, the value. Corey Snyder was supposed to be the cream of the crop back in the day. Never panned out. Cecil actually had more of a career than Corey did, and but it's more of a sentimental value. Reminds me of my mom a lot when I see this card. And then there's the '86 rookie. I have the top set as well, '86 top set. So I have two of these technically. I probably got a few others laying around somewhere, but. And then I showed this one in a video not too long ago. This is actually the only Cecil autograph that I have. So I'm surprised myself to think that I don't have any other Cecil autographs or any game used memorabilia Cecil Fielder cards. But obviously excited to have that. And then all my base stuff's in pages. Some people might scrutinize me, but as a kid, you double these up. And, sorry for the view here, but just to show you really quick, I'm going to show you a few pages here. And yeah, I'm probably doing a big no-no here by putting them back to back. But the Lumber Company, those were super nice cards. One of my favorite Cecil cards. The Yas collection, always love those cards. I think I got a George Brett in that as well. And maybe a Ripken. I think I got that Ripken as well. Show you really quick here some more. A few post or hostess cards on the top there. Platinum Power. Home Run Heroes were nice cards coming out of Upper Deck back in the early 90s. Downers Diamond Kings on the top there. I don't remember where I got this middle card from. I have no idea. The post obviously was, I believe, was off of Serial. Unfortunately, they had like glue on the back, so there's like some glue paper stuck to the back. What else we got here? The good old Ted Williams collection. That was always one of the cards that I had to have when I was a kid. Spirit of the Game over here. Those are nice. Some more Diamond Kings. Cecil was my favorite player as a kid. And of course he had to do the home runs. Hit all the home runs there in 91 or 92 now. I can't remember off the top of my head. Hit the one over the right field wall in Old Tiger Stadium, which obviously is no longer there. I was fortunate enough to actually catch a couple games there. Watched him play I believe it was the Royals in '85, and then I watched him play the Oakland Athletics in '98, I believe it was. This top left card, believe it or not, I believe I cut that out of. Actually, I know I did. Sports, the old not Beckett's, but the old sports card collector guides or sports card price guides. They'd have cards in there, and if you actually look close enough, you can see some black on the border. Where I actually cut this out with either a razor or a pair of scissors, probably a pair of scissors. And then obviously, he was a rookie with the Blue Jays, so I hang on to those. And then I don't have him any Yankees. He was with the Yankees for a short while, and then he went to the Angels before he retired. So, and of course, I got some doubles, but it's kind of weird because they've been in pages, and I've had these now for 25, 30 plus years. It's more of a nostalgia thing of not wanting to get rid of them or just hanging on to them because of how long I've had them. All right. One thing I want to mention, one of my last videos, I mentioned the Gary Sheffield Topps Living card, and I opened it up, and I actually had two of them, and I showed the card in the last video. I don't have it out of the box right now, but so I called Topps because I only ordered one, and they sent me two, and so I called them up, and they're like, "Yep, just keep it." And so I explained to the guy, I said, "Well, if I had ordered two and only got one, I'd have been calling, so I wanted to make sure that I was being fair with them and letting them know that, hey, I got two." And they said, hey, keep it. So pretty excited. I got two Sheffield Topps Living cards. And if you watch my other videos, you know that I'm a Topps Gold Detroit Tiger collector. So I picked up a few. Got the Kenny Rogers from the '06 update set. Got the 2020 Jake Rogers rookie. I'm really hoping he pans out to be what he's supposed to be. It's been quite a while since the Tigers have had a good prospect come up through their organization, other than Verlander and a few select others. Polanco, one of my favorite Tigers of all time. Obviously didn't come up through the organization, but just a very, very solid hitter, slap hitter, fun to watch. I liked him when he was in Philly before he came to Detroit. And then this Austin Jackson I picked up a while ago in a trade, but got slid under some papers and I forgot I had it. So, and then in the middle and the back there, I just picked that up. Believe it, for the many Pudge cards as I have, I didn't have his Score rookie card. So I picked it up in a 9. I think I paid $6 or $7 for it. I can't remember. But question I have for everybody, and if you guys could just respond in the comments, let me know what you think. One of my goals is to collect the last player card of all the Hall of Famers. At least in probably the post-war era, the stuff that I can afford, I guess. And over time, I mean, this might be a lifetime type collection thing for me. But a lot of the cards from 77 till now, I have in a raw form because I have I'm collecting the last Topps player card, and I have it in a raw form. And sometimes I think I'm crazy for trying to get it in a graded form as well. I know graded's the way to go these days, and people say, for collecting, collect what you want and how you want, and there's so many different ways. But just sometimes I wonder, is it easier just to go out and is it easier to take that one card out of the set that I have and submit it to PSA, or is it just easier to go out and buy one that's graded. Because I guess for me, I'm kind of picky. I don't like to break my sets, and obviously if that card, if I took out a 2000 or a 1995 Trammel out of the top set and sent that in to be PSA'd, I would put it back with the set, but it's still, to me, in my picky mind, I guess, the set's now broken up, and that card is no longer part of it because it's been sent out and it's graded now. So maybe I'm going crazy. Let me know what you think. Not that you know me. If you did know me, you probably would say that I'm crazy. So, but please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this video, and I got some more stuff coming in here over the next, probably later this week. I got some more 68 tops that I'm excited for, and some more stories there with some of the players, and we'll talk to you soon. Take it easy.